back again with another makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing something that all you ladies have been requesting me about via Snapchat, Facebook, and my inbox. All of you ladies have been asking me to do an affordable makeup look. So that's what I brought you today. Today's entire face was used. Everything that I used today I bought out of a Walmart store. If not a Walmart store, it came from a hair store. So anyone who knows makeup knows hair store makeup is the cheapest makeup. So I hope you enjoy this look, and remember, it's all affordable. Okay, so jumping right in it, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Conceal and just a regular kind of big brush from BH Cosmetics. We're applying this on the eyelid as the eyelid primer for our shadow. Normally I use a regular eyelid primer, but I didn't have one that was affordable, so concealer is going to have to do. And now we're taking these Maybelline New York, the Nudes and the Nude Blushed palette. And it's similar to the Urban Decay Naked palettes. And I'm going to be taking this brown color right here, and we're going to be using that as our transition color for our crease. So we're just going to apply that right to the top of the crease, trying to avoid the bottom. And we're just blending. Blend, blend, blend. Now going in with the Blush Nude palette, I'm going to be taking this kind of shimmery pink color and this matte brush. And I'm just going to be applying that into the crease as well, but kind of the lower crease part, just to define what we did with that transition color. And if you can notice, I'm only putting it right on the outer crease. I'm not bringing it too far in because I'm just trying to add definition with this color. Now going back in with the regular nudes, we're taking that same transition color and we're putting it back right on top just to help blend the new color from the blush nudes that we just put in that outer corner. Now going back in with the blush nudes, I am taking the darkest color in the palette and I am just putting it into the outer corner again to add more definition. I was unaware that that was going to be that dark, so I took the fluffy brush that I started with. I didn't put any product on it, and I just blended that dark color out because it was so harsh. Now going back in with the regular nudes, we're going to take this kind of gold color and we're going to apply that all over the lid. The brush that I'm using is a matte 221 brush. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Telescopic Eyeliner in Jet Black. And I am just going to wing out my liner. I never do my liner on camera because it's hard enough to do it as it is. But I'm trying, so cope with me. Now we're going on to mascara. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I love this mascara. It really lengthens the lashes. And I also use this as a base for my falsies because it just helps your falsies blend. Taking these Salon Perfect Lashes in style 615. And this strip lash glue that I got from the hair store. It is a black base and I love this glue. Love this glue. So I'll blow on my lashes for a little while just to let them get nice and tacky. That just helps them stick perfectly without moving. Doing a little rap session. I don't know what I was listening to. Probably some Gucci Mane. Now that the lashes are nice and tacky, it's super easy to apply them. And bam, the lashes are on. Just straightening them out. Now time for foundation. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 338, which is Spicy Brown. Taking my Sephora 206 stiffening brush. I'm just doing it in kind of circular motions just to really blend that foundation into the skin. Some people use a beauty sponge, but I ultimately only like to do my beauty sponge for my concealer. I feel like a brush really gets the foundation better than the sponge. Now, as you can see, I just put that foundation down there. I tend to be a little darker down there, so that's just to help the color blend. Now going in for under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX. I don't know the color because it rubbed off, and that is a Rimmel London concealer, which I really like. The NYX, Walmart does not sell NYX. You can buy that at a hair store or Ulta. And going in with a damp beauty blender, I'm going to do my nose first because the Rimmel London concealer that I'm using, it does have a tendency to dry very quickly. I'm doing my chin. And now I'm just going to put a little of the NYX. I like the NYX because it really brightens under the eye, and I love a bright under eye. And you want to make sure that your beauty blender is damp and not wet, because if it's dry, it really doesn't blend and it makes it real patchy. And as you can see, I'm taking up the side of my nose. When you bring your concealer up the side of your nose, it just helps make the nose appear smaller after you contour. Going down by where I would normally contour, just to kind of set that up for contouring. Now to set the face, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Fix. I was a little skeptical about using it because I don't really use a white powder to set, but it actually came out pretty good. It's really, really matte, so if you don't like a matte finish for it, I probably wouldn't advise this, but I really enjoyed it to say that it was $4 if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to go underneath my contour just to set that up and define it more when I do contour. Now, normally I'll let my bake sit on, but because it's my first time using this and I've never used it before, I'm just going to brush it off immediately because I don't know if it's going to have me looking ashy or not. Which, FYI, it did not have me looking ashy. So you ladies that normally bake, you can bake longer with this particular type because it doesn't give you an ashy look. Now time to contour. I'm going to be using this brush, which is going to come in a set that I'm going to be offering soon, and this Wet n Wild contour palette. I'm only going to be using that brown part, and this is my first time using it, so as you can see, I was very light-handed with it. Then once I got the hang of it, I got a little heavier with the hands. So I'm just taking that around the hairline, down the contour jawline, and I'm going to put a little bit on my nose just to make the nose appear smaller, i.e. why I brought the highlight in. Now going in with this, I think it's from Rimmel, but it's just a bronzer. And I'm just trying to, bronze the jawline. Now going in with this Wet n Wild illuminating palette, I'm going to be using this to highlight. And I was only going in with one color, and that one color wasn't working. So I ended up using all of the colors in that palette just to try to make it pop, because I really like a popping highlight. It didn't pop as much as I wanted it to, but once you do a few strokes, it gives you enough to say that it was just $2. Now I'm doing the nose, and I put a little piece in the center of my nose just to make it shine. I put a little on my forehead, a little on my chin. Now for lipstick, I'm going to be using this Milani Hot Pink. I think it's called Hot Pink Rage or something. This color was so pretty. I wish it would have been a matte because I love a matte lipstick, but it did good nonetheless. Now going back in with the Nudes palette, I'm going to be taking this light color right here, and I'm going to be putting that underneath the brow, just to highlight the brow area, because I totally forgot to do that. And going in again with another color out of the Nudes palette, the first color here, I'm going to be taking that, and I'm going to be putting it right in the tear duct just to add a little light to the eyes. After we do that, we are going to be setting with this Fast and Fabulous. Okay, ladies, and that concludes this affordable makeup look. I hope you ladies enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed creating it. All of you ladies are beautiful. All of you ladies slay. And now we can save money when we slay, honey. Yes. So, yeah, take it all in. Take all of this diva in. And I'll see you guys later on the next tutorial.